Oh.
Nah, he said that at one of my. You ever heard of IEPs?
No.
Individual Educational Program?
Oh.
Like extra time on test or help reading stuff or like pretty much explain the problem and how to fix it type of thing, or extra time on test. Can use calculators with here in India we have what's called I-step, which is a fucking 1 step forward, 2 steps back type of test.
Yeah.
And you have a math part. You can use a calculator on the part that doesn't require a calculator.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
But I was allowed to use a calculator on the part that you weren't allowed to. But as long as I showed my work and so on and so forth and how I got to that answer. But I also had a scribe for English for because I have issues like I can't get my thoughts from my head on paper.
Yeah.
So I had a scribe. I would say them out loud, and she would sit there and write it all out, and then I would have to go through and capitalize this letter, put a period here, put a question mark, so on and so forth.
You'd have to grammar check your scribe, but you had a scribe.
Right. But during one of these little conferences, my dad spouted it off, and the teacher on the other side of the table, her jaw just hit the floor, and she was like, are you serious?
Does it sound like I'm not serious?
Yep. Oh, what do I want to listen to today?
I don't know. Whatever you want to listen to. So long as I can't hear it and the stream can't hear it, we're good. And not because you'll have a bad taste in music, but because I don't want that freaking copyright on my... I hate seeing that on my shit.
Oh, I bet.
That Rickroll I did to everybody? Yeah, now it's got a copyright thing on it. Because of the Rickroll. It's a bummer.
I thought there was a rule or something like if it's under so many seconds, it's
Nope.
fine.
Nope. That is a myth. I was looking it up.
Yeah, because I see a lot of people that do that. They'll do like 30 seconds of music and then 30 seconds of another music, just like to test something or show how something worked. And because I watch a guy called Lou, he does oh, I can't remember what he does, but he gets these products and tests them out and like, is this worth buying, and so on and so forth.
Nope. Doesn't matter. Oh, Beardy uploaded his vlog. I'll have to watch that for sure. Huh?
I've already watched it and commented and liked it.
I haven't been awake that long. My ear itches.
I have. I finally fell asleep like around 5 this morning, and then my alarm went off at 7. No, I fell asleep around 3, 4, or some crap like that.
Gotcha.
First alarm went off at 7:15. I hit snooze, got back up at 7:25, turned it off, laid in bed. Phone rang around 9 o'clock, and I'm like, really? Answer it, and it's like, hi, I am such and such with Microsoft Support Technician Services. We've noticed some issues with your computer. And I'm like, let her do the whole spiel. I'm like, okay, who do you work for? Because I also work for Microsoft IT department.
Right.
Like, what's your employee number? She wouldn't give it to me. She's like, well, we've noticed that. I'm like, I have a brand new computer that's not even hooked up to the internet yet. How can I have these problems? Well, we're showing it's like...
You can't see it. If it's not hooked up to the internet, you can't see it. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, I had him on the phone for about... But normally, that's my goal, is to keep him on the phone, see how long I can just kind of tie up with one person, because I know it's no big deal to them. But I always like to see how far I can take it. I had one guy on the phone for 20 minutes arguing with me.
I had an insurance salesman. That's all he was. he calls me up because my truck was going out of warranty. Somehow they fucking know this shit.
Right?
I don't care. I'm not the best mechanic, but I'm operator level. Okay? There's one. My dad has been a mechanic for 40 freaking years. 45 freaking years. So if I can't figure it out, I can pick his brain. Right? And he's got the little thing to scan it. You know, he plugs in and scans and the computer tells him what's wrong.
Yeah, I need one of those.
So, it's one of those... hey, Dad, can I borrow your little computer thing?
Nice.
You know what I mean? So this guy, he goes... Oh, and to be more specific, my dad specialized in rebuilding and refixing transmissions. He's a transmission mechanic.
So he's a wizard.
Yeah. And so this guy goes, well, what if your transmission goes out? Do you have any idea how much this costs? And I went, no, I do not. How much do they cost? In that tone of voice. He goes, they can cost upwards of $10,000. I go, no, they don't. He goes, yes, they do. I go, no, they don't. My dad's a fucking transmission mechanic. You're talking at most $4,000, and that's with labor. Dumb shit. He goes, well, what if you need to rebuild the engine? I go, if you need to rebuild the engine, you're fucked anyway, man. I mean, no amount of freaking coverage is gonna fix that shit.
Right?
What if you're just sitting here on the phone with an idiot that's trying to sell you insurance and and then he hung up. They haven't called back. It's been great. Alright, I am in. I gotta flip the scene over. Good morning, everybody in the interwebs. If it sounds like I'm peppy, I'm not. I'm just waking up. I've been awake for a total of like 20 minutes. Seriously, I woke up at 7:40. I've been awake a half hour. So, but my wife made me a pot of coffee before she left because she kicks very much ass. She didn't want to wake me up. Usually I get up with her at 5:30 in the morning, but she didn't have the heart to wake me up. Which I thought was sweet. Apparently so did Drake, because he made the aww.
Yep. I was officially up before you were.
Yep. But I still made it on time. Ha!
Yeah, but I'm also in the future too. I also live in the future.
That's debatable.
Well, if you look at the time.
Time zones are a funny thing. Just because the time's an hour ahead doesn't necessarily mean you're in the future. Your logic is not sound. Although, I'm thinking our world, because of how fast information travels and all that, should be stop being based off of daylight. Right? As far as the time goes. But I'm also weird and don't care. So, what's the plan for the day? I mean, the mining hauler's done. Ish. I gotta do a little bit of work on it. Argentavis needs to be finished up. And so does the Novashon.
Yes. I would say rape, pillage, and burn, but there's nothing to rape, so pillage and burn.
Not really much to pillage and burn either.
Well, we're pillaging ships right now, so.
Right, but I just got done, or we're not even done grinding down the Argent Davis.
Alright. We kind of need another ship to help.
Just saying. Go ahead and take the Neon Strike and pin it down.
Alright, where'd you park for that?
On the station like a good boy. In the meantime, I'm going to set up a connector system on the mining hauler. And
where am I putting this at? On the RG?
what? Yeah.
Where am I going to pin this at?
Yeah, you're going to pin it on the RG so the RG doesn't move and you can grind down thrusters. Just make
Sweet.
sure the dampeners are active, obviously.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Do I have to have an answer for that?
Nope. It's too early for you.
Thank you. Alrighty. This is becoming a bitch, but
a special engagement. She lights up the pavement. She pays her
if I can go down with it.
She calls a man on the phone and says I'm not coming home. Another lonely
Zoom tight.
Oh, that's gross. Oh. I apologize. Oh. Shit.
All over the keyboard.
No, all over my hand.
I don't know what went wrong. I can't believe she's gone. I can't breathe now that you're gone. She's gone away to the city. She's gone away to the night. She's gone away.
Ah, thank you, Rick. And yeah, that was bad. What's up, buddy?
Not much. I was thinking if you sneezing inside of your helmet too.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. I'd lift my visor and clean it real quick, but that's a fatal. I'm gonna snag some motors out of here before you take off with that.
I think I'm missing components.
That's possible.
Motors!
Yeah, it's because I stole them all.
In here, I was trying to be a nice guy.
Alright, they're all added. You can finish it up.
Morning, Rick. How are you doing today? Or is it afternoon, evening? Well, either way, hello!
Do you have construction components? Ah,
Probably.
easy there, Turbo. These things are like freaking bats.
Yeah, well, they may be like bats, but my ferrets are batshit crazy.
Shit.
I've got a scatter guard on the bottom part of their cage. So now their little corner litter pans don't hit the ground all the way, so now they think it's like, oh hey, let me try to crawl under here and make a lot of noise.
Well, yeah. Dude, ferrets. Duh.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't think they're quite happy with me though. I took out some of their liners so they can get washed and wouldn't them open around because now you can't get underneath of them.
Oh well.
That, and I think I pissed them off yesterday. I put flea med on them and now they've been scratching like crazy.
Actually, I need to do that for my pup too. I need to get her a whole bunch of shit. Cause it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Just park in the bay?
Huh? No, go ahead and take off with it. I can always fly back to the station that's right here. I was just using the small ship for convenience.
Yeah.
So welcome to the stream.
Whatever helps, Rick. Whatever helps.
You know, I can honestly say I've never touched this stuff.
Same. Been around it, never done it.
Yeah. I have really no desire to either.
Right?
Teach their own. I don't think anything less of anybody who does. Just not my thing.
I've got some friends who are fucking hilarious, and some of the downright they seem, depending on the batch they have.
Gotcha.
Because we all know that can vary sometimes, or different types. They're either the most chill people on Earth,
Or they're hungry as fuck.
well, that too, but that it's like they turn into the most they seem a whole lot smarter. It's like some of the shit that they can put together makes a whole lot more sense when they're not running 20 miles an hour.
Gotcha.
If it is legal for you, I want to say Amsterdam.
Either Amsterdam. No, Rick. He's American, so Colorado.
But it says it's 4:20 p.m.
Then yeah, probably. Uh-oh.
That or the UK. I'm not familiar with time zones overseas. I just know that.
Yeah,
well,
likely
my
Amsterdam
friend
because it's only 3:22 in UK.
Yeah, I just know that my buddy that lives in China, the time zone he is in is let's see, we're not doing daylight savings right now.
Netherlands.
Yeah, we are. Copy. I want to say Vince, if I remember right, is an hour ahead of me, 12 hours. When we're not observing daylight savings times, he's exactly 12 hours ahead.
Gotcha. Yeah, because, you know, daylight savings time is a crock of crap, but
Yes, it is.
I actually miss Korea's, that part of Korea. I won't say the most, the food was amazing over there. But
And my brother was, when he was over there playing with the Rock Marines during their yearly training,
yep.
he was honestly wanting to try dog.
Yep, I did.
Well, this was a couple years ago for him, or a few years back.
Gotcha.
He couldn't find it anywhere.
No.
Not even the remote villages did it anymore.
Yeah, it's because it's now illegal. But when I was there, which was 10 years ago, it wasn't. Or it just become illegal, so you can still get it in the remote villages.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend it. It's stringy. It's nasty. And never mind the fact that you're eating somebody's pet.
Right? But desperate times call for desperate measure, so.
I'm not going to be that desperate. So yeah, here we are, doing this thing. So have you seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie?
No, I have not.
It is awesome. That's all I'm going to say on it then. How about Logan?
Nope.
You haven't seen Logan yet either?
No, I don't get to the movies that often. And then whenever they come out on DVD or digital, I kind of forget to buy them sometimes.
Gotcha. Well, Logan's definitely one of those movies to watch. What do you know about Logan?
Not much, really.
Okie dokie then. I'm trying to find a conversation piece here and
Failing.
failing miserably.
Alright, I have to change music for me.
Okay, particular reason?
Chill music while grinding, I might fall asleep.
Morning, Zach. How's it going? All right. So that's conveyored up.
Zach says it's nighttime by you.
No.
Oh, is it nighttime by you? Nope. Sun's up.
No, it is 8:27 in the morning, or my stream start at 8 in the morning. Unless I pull a Drake and oversleep.
Yeah. Ooh, bombed summer school. That doesn't sound fun. Unless it's the kind of bomb where you get go there and get trashed.
Or it actually, you know, kicked ass, bombed, but I doubt that.
No bombs were involved. Yeah, you have to spend your time now these days.
You know, I was gonna say, is it the sign of the times where that's actually, you know, yay, it's good to hear. Oh. Does that just make me a bad person?
No.
Trent, why are you putting up 2 connectors there? Well, one, because the center of that ship on the connector, or if I connect the connector to the center of the ship, it will be offset and won't fit in the bay.
2, Trent is just OCD, and has to have everything mirrored.
By having it offset from... Ah! It's rotated! It's rotated!
Didn't know I'm not in the ship. I have a feeling we're going to be set for steel plates for a while.
Yeah.
Should just start queuing steel plates for disassembly back into iron.
No. Ah, well. You probably don't need any criticism from me, so I'm going to let it slide. Let it go.
And coming from a 5-year high school veteran, I feel you.
I mean, I will say that there's a reason I joined the military, but, like I said, you don't need any criticism from me. Alright, I think that ties up, or ties everything into that. Oh. I wonder.
Why can't we have tiered grinding and welding pieces on ships?
Right? Put an elite ship grinder on?
Yes. You don't know how tempted I am to modify this and just put freaking grinding head on here. Like a little wall of grinding heads.
I'm pretty sure it's tempting as all hell. But you reminded me to switch out my tools by saying that, so.
5 hours of written or communicate. Oh my god, I feel for you. I feel for you.
Yes, Rick, I did
That
find
makes
that.
no sense though. Written, oral. I'm sorry, oral means spoke or out loud.
I'm thinking there's an or in there, written or oral. Unless you're supposed to write it down and do a presentation, but that What was the summer school for? Validate your teacher's freaking education? Don't ever say I said that. It's the last thing we need. Alright, so now I'm at the point where I gotta rig jump drives to this ship here.
Strap those AVs to the outside.
That's what I'm thinking.
Won't look pretty, but it doesn't have to.
Say, what about anything I do looks pretty?
Neon strike.
Touche. So that's the reactor.
You know what, Zach? Fuck speeches. I hate speeches. It's like, okay, I can sit here, talk to people on the internet, I can talk to a small group of my friends, and so on and so forth. Put me in front of a group of people? Nope, I can't do it.
Next time somebody says something about speeches, hey, I need you to give a speech, be like, I'm not going to be a public speaker at all in my lifetime. I'm not going to become a politician. No. Fuck you. No. Useless shit. Need.
Yeah. Speech class is a, was for me, when I went through high school, it was a mandatory requirement. Second semester was speech class. I think I'm like the only student that was able to pass and graduate high school without taking that class, because they just kept sticking me with a standard English class.
Gotcha.
May have been freshman in English for 5 years, but fuck it. I'll take that over speech class any day.
Zach, there's no room in the reactor room. Here's the reactor. And to clarify, this is the reactor room. On the other side of this, maybe. You know what? Maybe. Nope. Nope. No room. No room. So, if anything, it's got to go right there. That is the spot. No!
It says then expanded. It's kind of hard. There's cargo containers in the way, and glass and
No.
catwalk panels. that
No,
won't let
there's
you.
engines in the way. That's the problem. And no, I'm not expanding
Okay.
this. Thrusters in the way. I could embed it a little bit. That I don't mind doing. But I'm not expanding crap.
I like the way he thinks.
I build, you watch.
So you know how this goes. The audience is a critic.
They can be a critic. They can be critical of my critics. I don't care.
Alright, peeps, this is where you can become Roger and Ebert. We have a thumbs up and a thumbs down buttons. Use them.
Really? So they took you out to use the bathroom and they didn't play with you at all.
Oh.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go make the kid's life miserable.
I'll pet the dog. Welcome to the stream. Trent had to step away and go yell at a couple kids. I am your lovely operator, Drake. Feel free to ask questions. If we answer it, we answer it. If we don't, we don't. Don't forget we have a Discord server linked down below. Feel free to use that for talking to your friends, your loved ones, whoever you can get on there. And feel free to post up your Space Engineer builds, Empyrean builds, or anything building related or gaming related, or for shits and gigs, as some of our other members have posted, nuts and bolts, and saying they're richer than Ratchet and Clank. Rick, I think we are going to build another station either close to the planet or in the vicinity of the area of it. Hell, we might even do a moon base. I don't know yet. But yeah, we plan on probably having a couple outposts between here and the planets.
I'm not so tired. I just feel the pressure of that thing that I have in mind. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I cannot just sit for a while. I really want to see what it looks like. To have a moment I knew that would be mine. When the windows are all closed, like a picture of a time. When the future is the whole you're looking for. Save me from everything. Tell me where to find my way. I'm just looking for something. I can't make it another day. 'Cause I'm falling down, fading away. 'Cause I'm falling down.
That would be fun, but that'd be difficult to probably getting in and out of, unless we attempt it with the rotor and just have the bottom part spin. Yes, but we'll probably want to invite the Kraken.
I is back.
Welcome back.
Nothing like a little bit of mass punishment to get your point across.
Yeah, well, check your health and check your O2.
Yeah, I know my shit's low. Why is my health low? Did you weld me?
No, I bumped you all the way, and I kind of forgot about the thrusters, but it was awesome on the screen to see these arms come in front of your view.
I bet. Was I squirming like a... Never mind.
And then as I was watching the stream playback, it's like, ooh, him hurting his health. But he's almost out of oxygen anyway.
Energy. O2 is
there
our.
are O2 bottles. Oh, yeah, energy. That's what I meant. There are O2 bottles on the ship now, too. And a whole bunch of goodies because I emptied the ant.
Rick, we will honestly probably be building another station at the,
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were building another station, outpost, whatever, but I told him we probably were. And I kind of like his idea. I want to experiment with it first before we try it live.
because you got, yeah, I was going to say, we got to experiment before we actually try it, but.
Oh, we got a perfectly good station right here to try it with.
Yeah.
Right now. Make welding up the Dovashan a bitch, though.
I was gonna say that makes it very. Yep, I thought so. We're out of ice.
Ready?
Well, it's because we keep on venting the atmosphere every time we open the freaking doors because the airlocks aren't set to have their own tanks.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fix that real quick. You know what it is? It's because somebody's not using the buttons.
No, I am using the buttons, but when the air tanks are full, it won't depressurize. And since the air tanks are being fed to the station air, it now depressurizes now that we're out of ice and there's space in the oxygen tanks. See, and therein lies the issue, Rick. You need some form of connection to the host station, otherwise you're really asking for a collision. So the only way to do that would be a rotor. Although if the rotor's set to free float, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, spinning station would be the way to go. Just all together. And actually, our station has a rotor. I can actually set it to override. But we're trying to weld up the Novashan. Actually, there's a couple ships. There's a few things I want to build in Build a Fleet. So I think I'm going to do a Build a Fleet, another episode in Build a Fleet. The fuck? What the fuck?
What?
As you were grinding that down, I got an air vent flashing on one of the planets. It made no sense. I kind of want to do a donut station now.
Right?
So, yeah, I'm going to have to do a Build a Fleet here real soon. Do another Build a Fleet episode and add to our fleet. Because I was sitting here thinking this mining hauler has something that no other ship in my fleet has, and that's refineries. So I don't have a mobile refinery. I have the station. Well,
yeah, we didn't even thought about that.
The outpost, but I don't have a mobile refinery. So I kind of wanna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's so weird.
You know what else is weird? There wasn't an update yet this morning when we got on.
I know.
The only update I had was for Arma 3.
Honestly, Zach, I have no clue who originated it. I think it's some sort of psychologist terminology that people use to sound smart. You know, those people. But, otherwise it makes no sense to me. Alright, just enough space if I wanted to. And that's why they're offset. And there's two of them, because now we can come from any direction and park it, and it won't matter. And it's symmetrical. So. Alright, so there's that. I kind of really want to build that station real quick. As part of the build a fleet. Like, I'm inspired to do so, so I should probably come in here, help you out. Right?
Do what?
I should probably come in here and help you out. Or take the miner and go get more ice.
I'm working on one airlock right now. I'm just putting a tank in above where the air vent was for the upstairs, for the attic space.
Right, okay. Wait, no, those air vents are used to pressurize upstairs.
That's what we got the doors for.
Fair enough.
It's a nice redundant system, but yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I sincerely wish you get some freaking, like, herpes or something. I believe that's how it goes, right? I sincerely wish you came down with herpes. Or some other nasty... Dutch are mean. Oh, God. Ah, yeah.
But Trent, I didn't think you cared about being mean.
I don't. I'm just stating a fact. I'm just gonna go get some more ice. Because I'm running low on...
Do that?
I'm running low on hydrogen, so... And without ice, we have no means of replenishing hydrogen.
Good morning, Phoenix.
Phoenix! How are you?
Oh, okay. That was cool.
Huh?
I took 3 steps in the attic space. Next thing I know is I get phased to the floor, bounced around a little bit, and now I'm in the main level.
Sweet.
Yeah. Not much really, Phoenix. Somebody was a lazy bones and overslept today, and I'll give you 2 guesses, and it wasn't me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm always on time.
Your stream was not late.
I
cannot connect to your TeamSpeak at my time at 9:20 in the morning.
Nope, you couldn't. But I still wasn't late. I thought there was ice on this rock. Nope.
Man, that's what happens when your work makes you feel like you're on drugs and your brain is just like poof. Trent, I'm gonna go cheaty for a second and look how you did the layout for the station real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I am doing this right. I really did not feel like tearing apart an airlock just to see how you had it set up.
My ore detector's just fine. Go for it. Come on in.
Yep. Yeah, that means I get to ask him about what I posted in Discord.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9 o'clock.
And for those East Coast time and elsewhere in the world, it is 11 o'clock East Coast time.
Yeah, for those of you who are, not me.
And it is 8 o'clock Pacific time. That's always such a weird word to say, Pacific.
Ask what?
Because it sounds like specific.
Specific time.
Specific time.
Morning, Phoenix.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Thinking about cooking some more breakfast. I had eggs and an English muffin.
Why are you so quiet, Phoenix?
Am I quiet? Hold on, I can fix that.
It sounds fun to me.
Oh, wait.
Easy on the ears.
Okay. I mean, it's true. You shouldn't be asking me to be louder.
So, I was going to wait until our group survival to rag in on you. But what the hell was up with that falling flat on your face during that fucking stream, dude?
No comment.
No comment, he says.
No comment.
Yeah, I could hear it. I watched part of that video, but I didn't get to that point because I kind of crashed that night. But
dude,
I
oh
heard
my god, dude!
yesterday morning
it
it was fucking hilarious. You're like, and I know there's a jump scare coming up, and it was like a thud, and it's like, the fuck?
Yep. All right, guys, it's coming. It's coming. Ah!
It's like a
Fuck! It's like he even knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming, and it was just like, I don't know why it scared me so much. I think like if you think about it, if you expect it to happen, it's even worse.
No.
Like if you're, no. I think like, I mean, in a certain way, if you're expecting it to happen, in some cases it is much worse. Because it's just like a matter of when it's gonna happen.
Those kind of games don't even like bother me. I might flinch a little bit, maybe, but I don't have the issue of falling on my ass.
Okay, I was also standing up. It was my first time actually standing up playing a horror game. Okay, I didn't have my footing, and just don't bother me. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you were standing while? Okay, that explains actually quite a bit.
Yeah, no, I was standing while playing the game. 'Cause I don't.
I told Drake after that. I said the only thing that's actually got me to drop to the floor was after a live fire training exercise for a month and a half in NTC. A bolt of lightning went off right above my head. It was a flash boom. As I was getting out of a car, I hit the dirt.
Sounds like fun.
But so did the driver of the car, who also just got back from NTC, and we kind of looked at each other, chuckled, and I went about our day. We went about our day. You know what I mean?
No, I was standing, so that does explain a lot of it. So.
I think you're just chicken shit.
No.
I know you're not. I was gonna wait and just tease you then, but now that I'm teasing you now.
Okay, I have part 2 of that. Oh, it's not that same game, but I have part 2 of the one like jump scare game. Didn't fall. Did not fall. Couple of good jump scares. A fall.
I bet.
I had my footing. I saw ankle braces connecting me to the floor.
Now who's the kinky fuck?
Giggity.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Alright, I think we are full.
So, did you look at that video I posted in Discord for you, Phoenix?
That's a negato with, where?
What?
Wait, did you, like,
General randomness.
general randomness. Phoenix, I hear you like jump scares, watch us.
Friend of mine tagged me on Facebook.
Did you gif
That
it?
was hilarious.
No, a friend of mine tagged me and a whole bunch of other people on that video on Facebook. And I'm like, I know who would love this after I watched it.
that water went flying.
I'll have to watch it after
that's
stream.
hilarious. I don't know why, but my dream activity's been going off like crazy. I had like 3 dreams last night, plus 1 the night before. Holy shit, I don't remember remembering these many dreams.
Right, Rick? Fucking lizard.
Dude, I'm not
I
jump
think
scaring
you're
from
out
the,
of
I'm not jump
computers.
scaring R that, but the guy that was just like sitting down at the desk just flipped out, dude. The water went flying. That's what got me laughing.
Yay! On our way back. Almost there. Coming in. Coming in. Dampener's active. Whee! Well, I overshot that time, but not by much. I could really go down for some Disturbed right about now.
You guys ever watch the show Billions?
Nope.
It's a really good show. Like an hour for each episode, but the episodes are awesome.
You've seen the show Lucifer?
No, wait, have I seen? No, I have not. Actually, did I? Sounds so familiar.
It's because it's the name of the devil.
Well, no shit, dumbass. I wonder where I've heard that name before.
Oh
Here's a
right,
movie
my
that-
ice cream truck man. That's his name.
Yeah, it's right. It's my best friend.
Damn it, I put that in backwards.
That's what she
What'd you
said.
say? Hey.
I originally said, did you ever see the movie Little Nicky?
Yeah. I put that in backwards. That's what she said.
Yeah, oxygen tank. I was trying to get so the lights were lined up.
Alright, well we got ice, iron, and stone unloading. I did that.
Sweet! We have weaponry now.
Huh?
Stone.
Oh, right. Although, the no ship we have, you can use it for weaponry.
Alright, we need a rotor, gravity cannon, and a connector piece with a cargo container for it, just for stone. And then we have a mobile mech gun.
What's with the rotor?
To move the mech gun around.
Gotcha. Well, I suppose while you're doing that, I'm gonna take the tool and tell the kids to go take the dog out to go play. And all of a sudden the dog is back in. I wonder how long they played. I'm about to go light up some
Well,
kids.
about 10 minutes.
Yeah. And she wants back up on the couch.
Maybe the dog doesn't want to play with the kids and wants to spend time with you.
Small dog can't jump yet.
Is that like white men can't jump?
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Be right back.
You know, cats are awesome, but cats can be fucking dicks. Especially if you have one that is a Maine Coon and weighs 20 pounds. He is an absolute asshole sometimes. But you can do anything to him on the planet, and he won't give a shit.
Dogs are better.
See, I'm mixed on that, because I like pretty much all animals.
I like cats.
Snakes are awesome too, but fuck snakes.
I've got 2 cats. I've had cats. I've had dogs. I've had ferrets. I've had parrots. I've had fish. I have fish. Dogs are the best. And I can cite a couple things. A dog comes when called. Fish can't. A cat can't. Parrots can.
You've never met our cat.
Cats won't, I should say. They do what they do, what they want. Period. They do what they want. You can call it, and sometimes it'll come, and sometimes it won't. Rick says his cat will come when called. Not in my experience. Cats can be mean. Cats can be nice. Dogs can be mean. Dogs can be nice. But a cat can't kill a person. A dog can. So when it comes down to my safety and survival, I could rely on a dog. Can't rely on a parrot or a ferret or a fish or a cat. Dogs are fiercely loyal. If you're out on the trail and you have a dog with you, a bear hops out, that dog will likely fight to keep you alive. Cat won't. Cat will run up a fucking tree. Ferrets? Neither will a parrot. And you can't take fish on a trail.
The ferret will run up to the bear and be like, "Ooh, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play."
And it would promptly get eaten.
Although I can say my ferrets will protect me from the cat, because the cat was like, "Fuck that, I'm out."
That's
this
a cat,
little thing that looks like a snake with fur and legs, nope. Too hyper.
So, I mean, when I say dogs are the best, I'm not saying it just because I'm a dog lover. The practicality of a dog by itself. Secondly, ferrets, parrots, fish. Fish, not so much. My tank, I don't have to worry about so much. But cats, ferrets, parrots. Unless your cat is an indoor-outdoor cat and uses the bathroom outside, you got a litter box you got to clean up. A dog, it goes outside. Prefers to go outside. Especially when, you know, you've housebroken it. Also, and I should be more specific when I say dog. If it bounces when it barks, it's not a dog. If I can kick a field goal with it, it's not a dog.
It's a yep rat.
Exactly. Alright, I am talking 60 pounds plus. That's a dog.
Now I gotta say, my all-time favorite dog is corgis. I don't know what it is about a corgi, but they are awesome.
I am actually partial to German Shepherds, Black Labs.
See, I also like my Pits, my Rotties, and my Dobermans.
Yep. Pit Bulls are awesome. Rots are awesome. I'm not a big fan of Dobermans, but that's just because I don't have a lot of experience with them.
A friend of mine, she does dogs for a living. She raises animals for a living. She does dog shows.
For a living?
Yeah, well, pretty much.
She
was showing off collies, and then she swapped over to American Bullies, and those dogs are beautiful.
No. An Alaskan Husky.
Hers are, at least.
Alaskan Husky.
Oh, yes.
Not the Malamute, but the white-furred.
Yeah, what you would think as a traditional sled dog.
Yeah, just that white fur, that long white fur. Oh my God, is she so... we had one, an Alaskan Husky. And oh my God, when she was groomed, she was a beautiful dog. The problem is she didn't like being indoors. Well, my mom says she didn't like...
hot.
Exactly. You know... I tried to explain that to my mom. She didn't like being indoors because you guys kept the house cranked up to 90 degrees. I don't like being indoors. You know? So... Casey, how's it going? We are talking about pets and how dogs kick ass. Dogs are the best.
It says I have an air vent incomplete, but I don't know where.
Not a clue. Drink coffee. Beat the sleep, drill sergeant. Beat the sleep. Nothing. I guess I'm the only one that's Army from that time period. It's a lonely time. You know, I think that's one thing civilians don't understand and will never understand.
MREs.
No, those are pretty easy to understand.
I love MREs.
You got things wrong with you.
It depends on the MRE.
It does very much depend on the MRE. There's a lot that I like, but the biggest thing is when you've been in an organization for a long period of time, and you can walk up to a complete stranger of that organization and have a full-on conversation, unbiased, unadulterated, no issues, share the same opinions, because for the most part everybody's there for the same reasons.
Almost a guaranteed paycheck.
No, it is a guaranteed paycheck.
Unless your president wants to shut down the government.
Well, that can be said for most presidents nowadays.
Yeah, Obama, it almost happened with him, and then they circumvented. No, they were shut down for what, 2 weeks?
It did happen with Obama.
Yeah, it was a partial shutdown. It was 2 weeks. My brother was all.
And that's not the president's fault.
I don't know if I'm getting paid.
That's not the president's fault.
No, that was
that's Congress.
Congress or Senate.
Congress in general. Congressional budget. But the issue is there's a sense of camaraderie. The fact that I can walk up to anybody in a uniform and have a common ground with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that we train together, fight together, bleed together, die together. You know, we've all made the same commitment. You get into the civilian world, and it's fuck you, it's all about me. There is no camaraderie. There is no middle ground. It's always bickering, I'm better. And you just want to punch a civilian in the face. Repeatedly.
Well, that's because we are better.
I'm gonna shoot a phoenix. What's that?
I'll only be reborn.
Not much.
So, I mean, it's a case of... I signed up in the military when I was 17. My mom had to sign me in. She hated it, but she understood why I wanted to go. Did you just die?
That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work well.
No, you feel silly.
No, hey, there's still an active med bay on here I forgot about.
I was active Army. Not Army Reserves, not National Guard, but active duty Army.
Still waiting for information from my recruiter about what the fuck is going on.
Call him up.
Texted him a little bit ago, like a couple days ago, like, yo, so any news? And I haven't gotten a reply.
He might be on vacation. He might just be...
No, he did say that he was doing something school related, but he said he would keep in touch with me if any problems.
The no news is good news.
True.
But,
he did tell me that he will tell me whether I can or can go.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's just one of those... I signed up at 17. My mom signed me in. I went to Korea for my first duty station. So, there's
North
that.
Korea? I'm just kidding.
And now...
Alright, I pulled the juice out of the reactor.
Alright. So... You know how much it hurts, me specifically, to turn on the news and see all these kids my age or young, you know, my age at the time, rioting, burning things, damaging properties just because they failed to win an election.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is the dampeners on the Neon Strike on?
Yes.
Okay.
But it is a small ship with small ship thrusters.
Yeah.
Although they are large small ship thrusters, but
Yeah.
it will drift.
It'll drift, but it won't drift as bad, and it will
Actually,
stop.
the fucking Neon came decoupled.
Oh, well then recouple it.
It says autopilot enabled.
It does. You know what that? You're gonna have to grind down the cockpit and put it back on. Or hack the cockpit, I should say. You see,
Nope, still didn't work.
Really? All
I
right.
want to take it all the way out.
All right. I know. I know it's gone to shit. That's what hurts. I signed up to defend a country that no longer exists. You know, when I signed up, people took pride in their country. We were proud to be an American, regardless of what side of the aisle we're on.
Right?
You know, now you can't be proud to be anything. You can't be unless you're black. You can be proud to be black. Black pride, that's a thing. Can't be proud to be white. Can't be proud to be male. Can't be proud to be heterosexual. There's no equality anymore. If you are not a minority of some sort, you are privileged. You know what my privilege, my white privilege has gotten me? 4.5 years in the military, 3 inches off my right arm.
I knew you were gonna put that in there.
Living in my mother-in-law's basement, scrapping together a life. There is no
But hey, at
privilege.
least now you're at 95 subscribers. Hey, why don't we get some more subscribers in there for the trim?
There is no privilege. There's no such thing as privilege. You want something, you fucking earn it. You work for it.
Hey, fucking men. That's technically what pride is. Take pride in what you earn.
Fuck yeah. The stuff I have, and believe me, for not being able to afford my own place up until recently, the stuff I'm proud of. It's not cheap. I saved, I scrapped, I earned. And yes, there are things that could have been not purchased in place of, you know, saving up for a house. But I don't have to put the requisite 20% down on a down payment. And I don't have to do that.
Right, Rick? If you think about it.
I know, right?
Careful, man.
And heaven forbid you're in law enforcement.
Oh, God. God.
Oh, God.
Those guys are the new Vietnam soldiers. Think about that. They are spat on, disrespected, given shit.
Just because they swore to protect their country. Like, it doesn't matter what they think. As soon as they have a uniform on, people automatically assume shit.
I mean, this is bullshit. I mean, I walk into a store and I get my military discount, and they go, well, thank you for your service. I go, don't thank me, thank your local police officer. And I said that to one guy, and he goes, psh, they don't do shit except for beat people. And I just sat here and looked at him like, are you nuts?
Dude, those
Yeah,
guys go
well,
through much
other
more
than
shit than probably... I mean, I don't want to say that you did,
Oh,
but I mean,
no,
honestly, it's a fucking war zone out there.
It
in our
is.
country, please.
So it's one of those, you know, support your local police officers. Go donate to your local precinct. Because those guys, they put up with a lot of shit, and they still try to do their job.
What's up, Wham?
Exactly.
You know.
Now, I will say there are some bad cops, and
There's always
every place is going to have the quote unquote bad cop, the one that just
I mean,
might have a shitty day and just
Or
kind of took it out on someone when they didn't need to.
every organization has that bad apple. I can tell you two. I won't mention names for sake of privacy. But they have a name. We'll say J and A. Okay.
All right, everybody start putting in J names and A names and see which one you get right.
Johnny Appleseed.
I won't tell you either way. Casey, are you the only one that's buffering? Is anybody else buffering on the stream?
No,
I'm not.
I'm not buffering. Casey, you just might need to refresh.
Where's Casey located again?
I don't know.
It's your Wi-Fi. I mean, it could be true.
It could very well be true. I don't use Wi-Fi, so... Well, that's not true. I have Wi-Fi in the house. I don't use it because...
The computer you currently are using, right, it doesn't have it.
Right.
Or isn't using it.
Oh, Trent, really? Dude, you just, like, bumped me off the ship.
You'll live.
You didn't like looking at my rear?
Not really. So J and A, these are my bad apples. My bad apples, because my NCO was a dick. So they're deployed. All right, my unit's deployed. We were in a. If you guys, here, I'll tell you what.
Was it a TDF? Or was it a full-on deployment?
It was a full-on deployment. This is back in the full-on Iraq war, Afghanistan war.
Endurance Freedom? Or
Yeah.
Operation Freedom?
Either or. So here's just a video I uploaded back in the day. And yes, this is not under Trent and DeGraff. I'm going to post it in...
God, I really want to hear the rest of the story, but unfortunately I have to get ready for work. I have to take a shower.
No, you
and
don't.
shit.
There's an option called call in.
Yeah, I think you're sick, man. You sound a little sick.
Yeah, except for I already took
Yeah.
6 days.
Gotcha. Now, this is after the uniform change. I actually took pride in my uniform with the BDUs.
Oh, yes. I
hate
really
these
am not a big
ACUs.
fan of the what are they called now?
Well, I don't know what they're called now.
ATUs?
At the time of my use of these, they were called ACUs, which the only thing they were good in blending in was gravel. So,
Yeah, the desert camis.
Was that the Digicam?
it's the crappy Digicam.
Yeah, fucking. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
my dad
that was
retired
cool.
just when they were swapping over, so he retired with his standard BDUs, which absolutely love the BDU style. The camos aren't, the digitals aren't bad, but there's something about the old style BDUs that I love that screams military.
Yeah. So, J and A, they're deployed, right? My unit's deployed. It's about the same time as the video I just posted. This was also as I was dealing with my shoulder before it got really fucked. So, J and A get sent back from Iraq because they overdosed on Ambien.
Smart.
Sleep aid.
Right? So
I'm assuming that's discharge dishonorably.
You'd think.
Yeah.
While we're putting their paperwork through for the UCMJ and all that crap, Uniform Code of Military Justice, they decide they're going to go AWOL. Now, to clarify, AWOL, while you're on rear detachment, is anything outside of a 4-hour recall radius. So you can go 2 hours out, 2 hours back. Right? 4-hour recall. They decided they were going down. This is we stationed in New York. They went down to South Carolina or North Carolina.
13 hours plus.
Right? Not only that, they rented a jet ski. Awesome. Even better is it was a one-man jet ski. You know, one guy rides the damn thing. Okay? So, two grown men are riding a one-man jet ski. That doesn't raise questions. I'm not sure what will at that point. Right?
Did they swap the Navy by chance?
No.
You saw where I was going with that.
Yep. But, so, this was a thing. Well, while they're riding the one-man jet ski, they, A fell off the back. Okay? Apparently he was riding bitch. He fell off the back, and instead of going off to the side of the jet ski and trying to get back on, he decided to climb back on the way he fell off. As Jay guns it, the jet of water gave an industrial strength enema.
Wow. Here, I'll get that piece.
All right. So, needless to say, this raised a bunch of fucking questions. And the jokes. The jokes alone. So A had to use a colostomy bag. Antonio!
Antonio, really, Mrs. Drake?
So, there's that.
Ms. Not Mrs., not Mrs.
So I had, my NCO didn't like me, he put them under me.
I say he liked you.
I think it was just to help you improve as a general in your leadership skills.
You know, I think he said something similar, and I think my words were, "Yeah, my ass." He goes, "Yeah, I'm just fucking with you." So, the point being, and the moral of the story, going back around to it, is there are bad apples in every organization. Those two were my bad apples. They eventually...
Bad apples. I think they were just rotten.
They got dishonorable discharge. Even Colostomy Boy. I mean, that was the gist. That was it. You know, so yeah, police officers, they've got... They get a bad rap. They got a lot of work they got to do. They're understaffed, underfunded, underappreciated, and they still do their job. And there's going to be bad apples. There's a bad apple in every bunch. So please, donate to your local precinct. Shake one of their hands. And you can do that. You can walk up to them and go, "Thank you." And shake their hand. And they'll say something in response. And they'll thank you for it. It'll make them feel good. And they'll appreciate it a hell of a lot more than I did.
Trent, that's impossible. All they'll do is grab you and handcuff you and take you to jail, though.
5-0 down low. Hey, you know what, though?
It's not jail that they're taking you. That's just not a real cop.
Oh, no. Antonio, those aren't just two bad apples. Those are just the two I was using as a demonstration. Believe me, there were a shit ton of them. Like a little redhead girl that got sent back from Iraq because she got pregnant in Iraq. And I say little redhead girl. Her nickname was Big Red.
Little redhead, big red. Same person. I swear.
No, she wasn't little. I was little as in, like, little inside. She was a freaking water-retaining sea cow.
Oh, yeah. Okay then.
Hi.
So I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'm gonna go to work. And then when I'm done work, I'm gonna run just to stay away from you as long as possible.
Trent's an asshole.
I mean, that's not true.
But she said something to me one day that just rightly pissed me off. And she goes, "What are you gonna do about it?" And I can hear my NCO in the back. He goes, "Pearson, go outside." I go, "All right." And as I'm leaving, she goes, "Yeah, that's right. I thought you better leave." And my NCO, he pipes up, "Shut the fuck up," and just laid into her. And she lays right back. She's a lower rank than I am, and she's laying into this NCO. And I look at her, I go, "You know what? I don't mind you getting on my ass so much. I can handle that. But that man's done nothing but fight for you. So shut your pie hole." And she goes, "What are you going to do about it?" I go, "Kick you in the stomach. Nobody gave you permission to breed anyway." And
He was like, "Bitch, how dare you?"
well,
Yeah.
I've never claimed to be a nice person. And the whole room went quiet because, let's face it, the fact that I just said that to a pregnant woman was, oh my God.
Oh shit, I missed that part. Holy fuck. I would have gone quiet too. Actually, let's be honest, I probably would have gone, depending on like the situation with that girl, if I knew exactly what she was doing up to the point, like, if I just walked in on that, I probably would have walked out. But if I was there throughout that whole exchange, I would have walked up to you, shook your hand, and flipped her the fucking middle finger.
Well, right? My NCO's response was, "Pearson, go have a cigarette." I'm not a nice person. I've never claimed to be a nice person. So now everybody knows my last name and whatever. I don't care. There's millions of us.
So much for DeGraff.
Alright? But it's all good. I don't care. But it was just one of those things, man. That's another bad apple. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, this me never claiming to be a nice person, it extends pretty frackin' far back.
Alright, gentlemen. That's the time where I must log off.
Bye. Go to fucking work already.
I gotta get a shower first. Bye.
Bye.
That's awesome. Get him up to 100 subscribers. So I can unsubscribe. Bring it back to 99.
No, if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, awesome. Subscribe. That lets me know what you're doing. You know that you enjoyed it. I don't make any money off this channel.
Anyway. I'm just kidding.
So
hold on, real quick. You've been saying that a lot. Subscribers don't make you money. It's the views. The views is what makes you money. You could have 0 subscribers and like 1 million views, and you'd make money.
I don't care either way.
Doesn't matter. He's not in it for the money. Shame on him. Kidding.
Wish I could say I was, but I'm not.
Alright, gents. Take care.
Take it easy.
You too.
So, yeah, I mean, again, that's just another bad apple in a long list of bad apples. You know, I wish I could say, you know, that was it. But
you're not using that connector. There's no connector there.
What?
I removed a connector.
What connector?
Oh, you're up there. I put a welder on into one of the connectors because I was going to try to get this jump drive up.
Oh. Hey. That's clever. So, Then we're gonna give what up? If you're asking me to rickroll you again, I got a copyright claim on my that video where I rickrolled everybody. Actually, I got 2.
And for a guy that doesn't give a shit about that shit, he gives a shit.
About the copyright claims, yes. I just don't like seeing it for some reason. It's not like it hurts me or affects me, just eh.
I found it hilarious that he doesn't like it.
I might now just because, but it's in my nature. So hey, I might have lost viewers telling a couple of those stories. I wish I could say it would bother me, but as I've said before, and I've said on Phoenix's on the group live streams, you know, he's like, go subscribe to Trent. It's like, or not. In fact, if you're easily offended, don't even bother. You know what I mean? I'm not a nice person. I'm not a PC person. I think PC is what's half of what's wrong with this world. Apparently, he knows that she's different.
Do what?
Oh, the music.
Ah.
So, yeah. Right? This it's still better than that other crap that I was listening to. But I could definitely go for some Disturbed at this point. Or Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Although you probably question my music taste, I'm listening to epic motivational dubstep.
I'm cool with that.
You know I'm not streaming and I don't get copyrights for that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Rock the dubstep. I like dubstep. More specifically, as far as the harder dubstep goes, Nero-like.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The vocal dubstep.
Yes, yes, yes. I have Nero downloaded. I bought their stuff and downloaded it on my phone.
Hell.
I think it's on my phone.
Yeah. No, I bought their CDs hard copy because. Fuck yeah.
I would do hard copy, but if you saw my living arrangements, I sadly 31-year-old male living in his childhood bedroom in his parents' house because he fell on hard times and still somewhat on hard times.
White privilege, all
and
right there, man.
They were.
That's white privilege.
Yeah.
I should probably leave that alone.
Oh no! It's thrown out there because the moment you say white power, you get labeled as a Nazi and bullshit and so on and so forth. But yet you can have you can have Black Panthers that do Black Power. You can have well, the gay community can have all their days. I have nothing against the gay community. Several of my friends are gay, and quite often they like to hit on me from time to time.
Yep.
But that's a different story. But no, you have all these different communities that take pride in their heritage, but yet the moment I would say white power or
I'm proud to be white.
Yes.
I am proud to be white.
I would get slapped so hard. I would get slapped harder than the redheaded child.
I don't know. I wanted to slap her pretty hard.
Yeah, but she's not your stepchild.
She's not my stepchild, but I'm pretty sure she's somebody's stepchild because Daddy didn't love her.
Oh, harsh. Damn it.
Sorry, I'm an ass, man. I've never claimed to be a nice person.
One of these days, she's going to hear you and sneak up behind you with the frying pan and just go whop on live stream, and I'm going to laugh my ass off.
I don't care. She can hear on me all she wants, and if she breaks into this house, I'm going to shoot her.
But is this an older daughter, or?
No, this isn't my daughter. This is that redhead I was talking about that got pregnant in Iraq.
Oh, copy. Yeah, I have no idea what your actual daughter's hair color is. I thought you were referring to her.
Nope, hers is she's blonde.
I feel sorry for that child. There's so many jokes.
Well, okay, blonde to it's darkening to a brown, but
yeah,
it'll be a
so
light
right now
brown.
It's probably dirty blonde.
Yeah.
No, you should ask her how you drowned a blonde then.
Yeah.
See if she goes, huh?
Antonio, we have free speech until it infringes on the rights of others' comfortability anymore. Like I said before, the nation I signed up to protect does not exist anymore.
Oh my God, he's talking about gay stuff. That offends me.
Don't care.
I feel uncomfortable. Let me go tell someone.
Don't.
Let me go rant on Facebook.
Fuck Facebook. I'll just unfollow your ass.
You gotta admit, that was a spot-on impression.
Yeah, actually. I have a cousin. I've got several cousins. But I had a cousin basically tell me that I'm a racist because I like the American flag. That I support the American flag.
Dude, I absolutely love the American flag. There for a while I was going on a buying spree, but what really fucking grinds my gears is when I pick up the American flag and there's a goddamn fucking sticker that says made in fucking China, Taiwan, or any other country but the USA.
Right?
When did we outsource our flag to other countries to be produced?
Hey, Antonio, yeah, I'm not a Hitler fan. That guy was such a Nazi. I mean,
Should have been art teacher. That's what he went to school for. The only thing that man is known for, other than what all the atrocities he did, was he united a country.
he did a great job uniting that country. But that doesn't make him right.
Exactly. But I know how the history books label him and so on and so forth, and they even state that he was able to unite a country in hard times.
Yep.
You figure they were just coming out of World War I when he was doing all his stuff. Afterwards, was able to get higher up in the chain of the government.
Lucky you, Antonio. I wish I had a lesbian friend that would send me pics and videos. Oh, but I'm married. I don't need that shit. What?
Antonio, I bow down to you. Adolf Hitler. Didn't they make a movie called Schindler's List?
Oh.
Or was that a parody porn?
Right?
Yeah, I am definitely liking this live stream a bit, interacting with people, because normally it's me in the comments interacting with the person on screen.
This is fun. I much prefer the live streaming. It's fun to me. I can do the recording and all that fun shit, but it's not the same. It's actually more tedious, more work, painful. I'm not a big fan of it. I came over here to, you know, fill up on the cargo crates, but I don't need to fill up on the cargo crates, or the welding or the grinding or whatever. I need to actually go weld some more. I'm so absent-minded right now. So I'm going to go check my subscribers. I bet you I'm down to 90 again. I think I said something offensive. Oh, 95 still. Wait a minute.
Oops, I overdid those. Don't need all those. Wait, how many jump drives are we slapping on this ship?
I don't know. Enough.
You could think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on.
Oh shitness. My O2 is almost gone. No!
Drake's a dead man.
9%. Sitting here waiting for the thing to pressurize, and it's like, oh yeah, they're on separate tanks, so they don't have anything to pressurize with yet.
No, but you can open the door
Yeah.
and let it pressurize for a bit now.
Yep, yep.
But only for a little
That
bit.
reminds me, I might have to swap out the solar oxygen thingy on the yellow ship and replace it with an actual generator.
Yeah.
Because my O2 was low earlier when I was moving the ship, so I just topped off there and it only took me to 50%.
Yeah.
Casey, is there anything that we can ditch to lighten our load?
What?
Casey, he's doing his RP thing again.
Oh. Battle station, all of my TRC stations of the larger variety will have jump drives for such emergencies. So you should be able to warp out. Asphyxiated! How are you, buddy?
But it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. Hey, yeah, there's something that saves me all the time. In my say, yeah, it surfaces when I'm breaking down like a whisper.
Oh, it's up there, okay.
You know, the Novachon is actually really freaking close to being complete.
You see, the thing is,
That's actually pretty impressive. It's flyable now. This is the TRC Talon Station. We're building the Novachon off of it. Actually, I could probably sever the Novachon now. No.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of interior bits that need to be welded up.
Yep, we're gonna have to do those by hand now. In fact, I think what needs to be done now is everything else needs to be done by hand. I couldn't tell you, Casey. Everybody else seems to be doing all right. Apparently he wants to make it with her.
What?
This song.
Oh.
Like I said, I think it's Casey. I think it's your end. I wish I could say it was mine, but I think you're the only one that's having any issues. I think even Drake is fine, and he's actually, you know, on the server with me. Or the save game, not really a server.
Yep.
Let's see if I can cram this welder down there and get to that engine. Short answer, no. Oh well. Like I said, man, I'm sorry, but it's not my end. I wish I could say it was, but it's not. Right, and that's okay to joke, but show some respect too. They've got a job that's harder than most people's. That's all I'm saying. Oh, jump drives take gravity generator components.
Yep.
So we need to build those.
Already on it. Although I think we're running low on cobalt.
Okay. We have a whole bunch of thruster components, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now I'm checking these refineries to see if there's any that are waiting to be processed, but I'm not seeing any cobalt. We got enough freaking nickel to last us years.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to check the refineries on board the mining rig.
I'm just checking the conveyors between the crates on the Nova Sean. Making sure everything's piped up correctly. Yep, I thought so.
Missed a few things.
some gyroscopes. On the front end of the Novashon. Plates are there. And spotlights. Yep, I could use the nano mod. Because it would be very helpful. I don't disagree. It's not happening.
It's only a big performance hit if you go overboard. If you have just one nanite constructor with the upgraded mods on it, it's fine. But when you get a server with 5 people on it, and they're all using them, and they all install a couple more to just make their welding go faster, that's where the performance hit is.
Right, and I don't doubt that. It's just one of those, mod free, man. I enjoy mod free. I enjoy the challenge, the building. If I did a nano constructor, I can get this thing done. We'd be at the planet already. And that doesn't make for a fun stream, in my mind. I'm weird, though.
Oh, hey, guess what?
What's up?
There is an update for Space Engineers, so I'm going to check the forums real quick and see what they broke.
Yeah. Oh.
And I will post the link Discord and here on TS for those viewing.
Interested.
I almost called them boards. Does that show my age?
A little bit. But I'm right there with you, so don't feel bad. Well played, Antonio. Well played. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zach. No worries. It may not be your computer per se, but your router. Might be worth looking into. Oh, just cracked my neck. It felt
Nice.
great. It felt great. I think we're having a light steel tube dilemma.
We are.
Yep, we're out of them. What?
I love our Discord community. I just posted up the link and the fixes and so on and so forth. Antonio jumped right on it. He's like, "And what about the rudders that fall off into the void?" There is the link for the Space Engineers update form.
Yeah, let's see what they got. It's another minor update. I'll tell you what. Since I've got to wait right now anyway for production to catch up, we will all watch it together. The update video.
Space Engineers is also on sale, 60% off, for a whole whopping $9.99. And I will post that in the live chat too. It's already in Discord. Medieval Engineers, which is never played it. Watched it, but never played it, so I can't give any comments. Is on sale for 40% off.
This should capture for some reason.
Change your web browser.
just change this. It doesn't like capturing my,
And here I was hoping to see some midget porn pop up.
well, there's that, but... No, the OBS doesn't like capturing my, my 1080p. For some reason.
That's funny.
Or not, it doesn't like capturing my 2K.
Oh, I was going to say, hang on, let us see your moving background, because you always go on about it.
Oh, you want to see that?
I've never seen it.
I like it. And it's actually like this on both screens. Alright, so we're gonna...
Pretty cool for a background. Now replace your dragon with Ruby Rose from Ruby, and it would fit perfectly with the hearts that are fluttering down.
Those are cherry blossoms. Petals.
Yeah, they look like hearts, so there you go. You ever seen Ruby?
Wait, isn't this last week's freaking update episode?
No.
It has to be. Because I remember watching this particular... Oh, no.
Nope.
They're just using
No,
this.
I just think they use the same thing, but
Yep.
that is pretty neat. Watching the items tumble down into
Hey
a
everyone, I'm
collector.
Zockley and
Yeah.
welcome to another Space Engineers update video.
Now watch you get hit with
It's a
copyright
new
on that.
minor update this week containing more general improvements and crash fixes as we grow ever closer to the next
and look,
major
there is a
release.
clip for
The changelog of
Beardy
which
D's
is
Hey!
growing bigger.
latest vlog episode.
Yes. Watch that. Shut up.
It's a new minor update this week containing more general improvements and crash fixes as we grow ever closer to the next major release, the changelog of which is growing bigger and bigger with each passing day. Just in case you missed it, you can watch last week's video to hear about some of the optimizations that will be going into that release. The main issues fixed today include safety locked rotor heads detaching after using a jump drive and grids being able to pass through closed hangar doors. Additionally, we resolved issues with block placement being offset when standing on moving grids. In other news, the Steam Summer Sale has arrived, with both of our games having a significant discount until July 5th. You can pick up Space Engineers for 60% off and Medieval Engineers for 40% off. This is the perfect opportunity to pick up some extra copies for friends and family, or to get into any of our games for the first time. Just as another reminder, we have a Discord server set up for the discussion of anything related to Keen Software House. This is a great place for you to share creations and ideas, but also to just hang out with fellow engineers. You can find a link to the server in the description box below. But that's all for now. If you're interested in the full list of bug fixes, tweaks and improvements in this update, please see the changelog on our forums. Thanks for watching, I'll see you all next week, and here's a quote to end on. The solar system should be viewed as our backyard, not as some sequence of destinations that we do one at a time.
All right, well, that was a pretty uneventful update. What they break? They need to do a what we broke video. All right. Music.
All right.
So. Oh. So yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. I was really trying to. I have no clue, Antonio. Oh, what's shooting?
Raid in progress. Archie. That's not an Archie.
Well,
whatever it was, it's dead.
oh, I'm sure.
We got incoming debris.
I'm grabbing the neon off the.
Copy that. Yeah, that's an Advantageous. That's RG. I think they're pissed because we stole 2 of their ships.
Well, they're gonna be more pissed when I shoot that shit to shit.
I like how our station just ripped that drone to shreds.
It's a nice station.
Nice station, hell, it Swiss cheese that shit. That's awesome.
Oh crap! All right. Because you had to get rid of the cockpit, I lost all my groupings.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Not your fault.
I blame Keen. Oh look, free scrap metal on the base.
Awesome.
And some dents. Do you want me to bump these up to their maximum range of 800 meters?
Give them 700. The missiles, I think we have missiles.
We do?
Set those to default 600.
We don't have any missiles, these are all GATs.
Okay. Well, I just said if we have any missiles, you said we do.
No, I said we do. That's a question.
Oh, okay.
Alright, they are set at 7.
Alright, and turbo block on off. And gear jacks. Gatling turrets. Turbo block off. Okay.
Sing for the one you love the most. Careful, she's listening right down the hall. You cannot say we will not evolve. So we set sail, carry on, moving forward.
I love that. Raid in progress. Station just rips them apart.
Oh, looks like it's welding up a new one. I'm using one of the turrets to zoom in on it.
How can you tell?
I can zoom in, and I saw something light up, as in like welders.
Yep, there it is.
Heavy drone, malfunctioning started, or manufacturing started, there we go. Ooh, it's a dyad.
Well, as I'm not trying to take this thing or salvage it,
Alright, well, the station will take care of the drone.
actually the drone's after me, I'm closer.
What drone?
Alright, no more manufacturing.
Welding up again.
Nope, it's done. It is incapable of continuing. So I'm going to initiate dampeners and just let it float on. I'm not going to try to take it.
Alright, Antonio, what ship?
And that is why we like the Neon Strike.
I should say, and that is why I like when Trent flies the Neon Strike.
And Talon Station definitely proved its survivability. And its usefulness.
I'm going to leave the dents in it, but I am going to check for breaches.
Yep. No, I'm not going to steal it. No.
We already stole one.
We've already stole one. We're still grinding the fucker down.
I don't see any breaches. I don't see anything belching smoke or flames either.
Good. Neon Strike's returning. And that RG is incapable of attacking us now, so I'm turning off the Gatling turrets.
I totally forgot what I was doing again.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh! It just spawned a barb. How the hell did it just spawn a barb?
Did you take out the raid in progress antenna?
Yeah. Oh, not the raid in progress antenna, no, but I did the building one. You know, the thing that, you know, builds the fuckers, I did take out.
Maybe it welded itself back up?
Possible.
Casey, you live on the West Coast, don't ya? California area. maybe it's your time of the morning for when people get on the internet and just bog down your connection in your area.
Oof. Strike has suffered some heavy damage.
I did.
The strike did.
Oh. I thought you said Drake, because Antonio said that's Alzheimer's Drake. You're doomed. Oh shit, I just saw it on the street. Alright, Antonio, you take care.
Later, buddy.
I think he's leaving. Oh no, Casey left. He's leaving because the internet, his connection is El Capito.
Gotcha. Alright, I was thinking about letting the space pirate live, but it pissed me off, so...
Go for the reactor.
That's exactly where I'm going to go. I lost my right outer guns, but this thing will chew up things, just the center guns. So, I don't care. What's up?
All I see is drifting debris go by the station.
Gotcha.
I'm sitting here looking at the yellow ship going, what is it I need? And so on and so forth, and I just see like a cloud go by.
Alright, on approach. Knowing where the reactor is kind of helps, because I can punch directly to it.
I can punch directly to it too, but I'll lose a ship in the progress because I'll use the ship as a battering ram.
Yeah, we don't want to lose the strike. It's bad enough I damaged the fucker, or it got damaged. I'm gonna say I didn't really damage it, but... And I'm not quite sure how it got damaged, but...
Yeah, where that sparking welder is, that's where the reactor is above it, along with the cargo container. No, wait, scratch that other side. I had to think again. Yes, Antonio, my memory is going at my early age. But I don't have a goldfish memory like Trent.
What? What are we talking about?
Memory. And evidently I'm also an Asian lady. $5, me love you a long time.
Alright. That takes care of that. You know, I'd have to say, for the amount of damage this thing took, it still kicks ass. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But now we need to fix it.
That's what blueprints are for.
Yep.
History is turning into a white knuckle ride for sure.
Lieutenant Dan, where'd your leg go?
Oh, you suck.
It looks like a perfect nub.
No mod. All vanilla. I like vanilla ice cream. Keep your rainbow sherbet out of here.
You know, I can joke all day long about Alzheimer's, but my grandma is suffering with it real bad, and it sucks. It affects the family big time.
I can imagine.
But I look at it this way: she gets to meet people, new people every day.
That's fucked up, dude.
Hey, I gotta look at the bright side of it. Every time I've gone to visit her at the nursing home and ask her how she's doing, she's like, I like it so far. I just got moved in here today, though.
Gotcha. Well,
And
let's
then there's times where she knows where she's at, and she's like, I want to go home.
right.
It just,
we
it kind of,
we sold your home.
yeah, we did.
Oh, I was being a smartass, but all right.
No, that was a fucked up situation with my real father, or I should say, my sperm donor.
We all have one, dude.
Yeah, to me, I have one father, and that is my stepdad, and he is dad.
Yep.
Married my mom. I was 3 or 4 when they got together.
Yep, that sounds very familiar, dude. He's not the stepdad, he's the dad that stepped up.
Exactly. He is the man that gave me my spankings when I needed it.
Fuck yeah.
When mom got tired of using a wooden spoon.
Well, after the third one that broke over my ass, yeah, that was...
Yeah, but this is also the guy that had a sick sense of humor for mom's birthday one year. Him and his best friend, who we refer to as Uncle,
Yep.
Uncle AJ. They got a wild hair up their ass, and they took a piece of plywood. Actually, it was about 1/4 inch thick wood piece of plywood. Sanded it all down, made it into a nice shape of a paddle, painted it red, engraved the word Shockwave in gold lettering, and that was mom's birthday gift to use on us kids.
Awesome. Alright, we need a large steel tube. 2 large steel tubes to finish this projector here.
Alrighty, let me check the inventory. If not, I've got them queued up.
And I need to take a quick break and check on these rugrats. We had to make ours.
Switch.
Yep. My grandmother thought it was an idea to go, you know what? Here, let me move this before we finish it. I'm going to move it to a somewhat more permanent role.
Alrighty.
Because I have a sneaking suspicion that we're just going to need to have a projector on this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but back to the story of Shockwave. First person I ever got used on was my dad for his birthday, and his fat ass put a crack in it.
Shocking.
It was like for his 33rd or 34th birthday or something like that, and he got 30 some odd whacks and put a crack in it.
Jesus. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Oh.
Alrighty. Rich enough to buy a wooden spoon. That's funny, Antonio. I gotta say, the one I did not like the most, well, granted, Shockwave sucked, but the only time we ever got discipline like that was when we royally fucked up big time, and grounding was not the option. Or grounding was still in the option, but yeah. But Mom would use, you know, the wooden spoons with the holes in them? Yeah, on a bare ass, those are butt suckers. right, Antonio? Yeah, discipline. I don't care what they say. Discipline is a must. Doesn't have to be harsh disciplines like full blown. Use a fucking wooden paddle to get your point across, but grounding, taking away stuff that kids absolutely love anymore, which is like, oh, you are grounded from the internet, or you are grounded from video games, or from talking on your cell phone, or texting, or whatever, and so on and so forth. I can understand letting them have their phone if they have to go out and about, but when they're home, take that shit away. Beardy, what is happening? The Nova Strike became partial Lieutenant Dan. Trent stepped away to go take care of the 2 Rugrats and a puppy. Well, I gotta say, Antonio, the worst kind of punishment I never liked was dish soap. A spanking I can get over. One of those. Okay, my ass hurts now. Go find the most soft padding, whatever, and sit down, and you're fine. Yes, I am, Beardy. I'm in game 2.
I is back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of some medical stuff too. My blood sugars were a little high.
Oof. Fun, no fun, no fun.
Nah. By a little high, I mean they were like 250. I can. That's nothing. All right, so we need to get on those large steel tubes, bud.
Yeah, they're already being made. And there's like 60 some odd right there in that connector.
Gotcha. Okay. Sweet.
I took the liberty of holding up the scaffolding that was going up to the Novashon, except for one piece.
Okay. Really not necessary.
Because I'm afraid of another debris field that might take it out and screw us.
Okay. When you put it like that, then it was totally necessary. The debris field was funny.
Yes. BRDD has joined us in chat.
Okay. Oh, hey, how's it going, Beardy? My blood sugars are high. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm being sweet. Jackass.
We got visited by a wild phoenix, and now a sexy Beardy showed up. I'm assuming. I don't know. Never seen. But with the name of Beardy, I expect it like as long as beard, like Gandalf.
No, Beardy D is in Bearded Dragon.
Yeah, I figured. That breathes fire. Oh, we're getting so close to a completed jump drive on the mining rig.
Hell yeah.
Me calling you Birdie? Yeah, that was an accident. It's supposed to be Beardy. If you want, I can try to muster my most manliest voice possible. The crashing, yes, 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 yes.
Ah.
Yeah, Tazu. Your piloting skills make me question.
Beardy.
I can see him totally murdering me tomorrow in the live stream.
Yeah.
Like, before I can even get on my cryo pod. Pop me out.
Right.
And while I'm trying to gain my bearings, just saw me in half with the buzzsaw.
That actually sounds entertaining as fuck, but...
Yes, it does.
So I'm just going to repair the Neon Strike here, because it got a little bit of damage. Although, I will say that the decoys in the back, on the sides, actually did their job and directed the damage away from the cockpit and the camera.
Neon Strike, aka Lieutenant Dan.
That is so horrible, dude.
I think Beardy's talking to you, not me. I'm not sure anymore. I don't know, Rick. For the longest time, I always got compared to Woody Woodpecker when I was younger for a laugh.
All I used to do is Woody the Woodpecker's laugh intentionally because fucking Woody the Woodpecker, man. I mean...
Right?
I don't know that I can do it anymore. I haven't done it in years, but...
Oh, I'm so close. I only need 72 left on the jump drive.
Awesome. Alright, Beardy.
70.
Take it easy.
Take care, Beauty. Oh, dude, I wish I played Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. You know, I would have some money right now.
Right?
Yeah, Rick, he was a stoner. He always had the munchies. And he would do anything for a Scooby snack.
I do believe that was his van, too.
Yes. And in the 2000 movie of Scooby-Doo, yeah, they had the van smoke, doing a smoke out in a van. It was, I don't remember what they were doing, but they were cooking or something, but it was more along the lines of being a stoner.
Gotcha. They alluded to the hot box fan.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And I gotta say, that was when a lot of young males became turned on to Vilma.
Oh, in the movie? I don't know. I didn't watch the movie.
I'm sure it is, Rick, but I've never tried it. I have no intentions of trying it because I'm like, I see what it's done. Nothing really major, bad, as long as you know what you're doing, as long as you don't go out and about, so on and so forth. Something you do at home. But, it just doesn't appease me. It's like one of those, it's like, nah, I can live without trying. I can live my life without having to try it.
Yeah, more or less. That's the gist. I don't need to try it. I have no reason to. No desire to. Does nothing for me.
It's right up there with drinking. Yeah, I drink from time to time, but I don't see the appease of I am going to get batshit drunk and pass out and have a massive hangover the next morning.
Well, I don't get hangovers, so
like drinking is fine.
I'll tell you, I don't get hangovers, so I do get drunk, and it's fun.
But jump drive is done.
I don't get hangovers, so I can do that. Oh, all right. Jump drive's done. Neon Strike's back together.
Well, jump drive on the yellow is done.
Right. In fact, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to leave that projector on. Because that just makes sense. You know what I mean? On the ship, not on constant, but...
Right. I'm the captain and you refer to me as the ship.
So we just need to finish up the Nova, Sean.
Absolutely correct there, Rick. Controlled areas.
Controlled areas, what?
Respect whether you did it or not, but if you do try that kind of stuff, do it in a controlled place with friends who know what to do when shit goes bad.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, we are really hurting for some large steel tubes here.
Still.
Yeah. Well, I'm going back to work on the Nova, Sean. I'm doing the interior welding that needs to be done.
Copy that. Well, my playlist is done.
Oh, yeah, same here. Oh, and we've got 2 minutes left. Well. I guess we should just wrap this up. Empty our inventories up. And, call it for now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So just empty all that crap out. Put that there. That'll go to the refinery. And you weren't kidding when you said we got dinged up a little bit.
Yeah. But no breaches.
No. All right. Well, that's been it for our live stream, guys. You take it easy. Juan, I'm sorry to say you've caught us just at the end of the live stream. Check back with us again.
I think tomorrow we're doing a build a fleet.
Yep, tomorrow we're doing a build a fleet. And it will be at 3 p.m. your time, more or less. 2 or 3 p.m. your time. So, again, stream starts 2 or 3 p.m. London time. 8 a.m. Mountain time. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Beyond that, I will catch you guys at a later point. Peace out.